G'day guys, hope you're doing well today, and I'm going to do a bit of a wrap up of the JLT Community Series with Geelong, and of course my beloved team. And obviously we had West Coast week 1, went down by 34 points, pretty inaccurate kicking there. And week 2 was a bit more successful down at the Cattery with a nice 28-point win. Yep, that's correct. I can count today, that's a win, awesome. So yeah, I'll just give a quick sort of update of what the Cats did, how they went, some players that surprised, and then maybe some inclusions for round 1. So let's get underway. West Coast were too good for us in the end. They absolutely belted us in the last quarter. I think some late goals at the end of the third term, and then just put on the gas after three-quarter time and really taught us a bit of a lesson. Tough to know exactly how much to read into that. I think Kennedy might have kicked 5, sorry, not Kennedy, Darling. It didn't feel like he kicked 5, but I didn't watch the game super closely, but I did watch it. I was surprised with the clearances. Got more than West Coast, which was promising. They had more entry and probably more quality entry, to be fair. Got the winning the contested possessions, but as far as players go, it was sort of tough to really, even with the stats, I'm not super convinced, but Duncan got a fair few marks. Dangerfield got a fair bit of the footy as well, and we noticed his presence when he was off. It was sort of a bit tougher going in the midfield. Constable was pretty impressive, 26 touches. He might be knocking on the door in round 1. I reckon this bloke's a lock for round 1. Jordan Clark, super impressive. He got plenty of the ball, as you can see there, 5 marks, and the way he intercepts the ball and the way he attacks the footy is quite instrumental. Guthrie got a bit of the footy. He's struggled the last few years, so there will be question marks for him to answer. Rowan was relatively solid. I believe Tommy Atkins was good. 7 tackles. I think he led our tackles from memory. Yep, he sure did. Gunn, he laid 23 tackles in the game last year from what I've heard. And I'm just trying to find Licky Dalhouse. Got a little bit of the ball, but didn't really see too much of him. So, despite some bad kicking, well, if you have a look at that, 8, 17, 25, we had more scoring shots, but didn't really make the most of it. And yeah, missed a fair few in the heat. And West Coast, they pounced and got the job done, really, up forward. Taylor went off with a concussion. He was back to play against the Bombers, which I'll get stuck into. So it was a 5-goal win, pretty much. Looking at the stats, more of the ball. Missing 1 in terms of the clearances, and 1 more inside 50, and a little bit more contested ball. Gee, our tackled a fair bit as well, but we've got a fair bit more of the ball, so that's always promising. Selwood, back to his best. 38 touches, 11 marks, 7 tackles, was quite, winding back the clock. 7 tackles is huge, and played a fair bit of half-back, which has been earmarked for Jolie, and he did quite a solid job. Down back, there was times where I was like, oh boy, but I really liked the way he went about it. TK got a fair bit of the ball. Dalhouse, that's what we like to see. Touches, tackles, and goals. TTG, if you get that sorted, we're all good. Jack Henry, 20 kicks. Gee, I didn't realise he had that many kicks. That's good. Taylor got a bit of the ball, fair few marks as well. Hawkins was pretty solid. Gary Rowan was probably one of the standouts. 4 goals next to his name. He looked really quick, really agile, and sort of tough to stop in the air. Took a screamer as well. Clark, 11 kicks, didn't want a handball that night, and he's taken 11 marks over the course of his 2 weeks, by the looks of it as well. Constable got a bit of the ball. O'Connor looks like he's beefed up a bit over the summer. He's looking really good. Ablett was very quiet. This is his 1 JLT game. He kicked a goal, but didn't really look at home inside 50. It looked as though he was playing more of a half-forward sort of role, which I don't really agree with. I thought Raddy Gallier was pretty promising as well. Didn't get stacks of it, but his influence was quite profound when the ball got near him, because he took a bloody guilty. Massive specky at some stage in the game, and really like the way he went about it. Atkins, I reckon he got more than 2 tackles, but they must have been 2 bloody good tackles. Parfitt was alright. So I reckon Atkins is a chance to line up round 1. I reckon O'Connor may be playing because Beers could be injured, and Tui's also injured, unlikely to play round 1. I think they've been ruled out. Jordan Clark is pretty much a lock. I would probably lock Rowan in inside 50 as well. I think with Hawkins, Radigalia and Rowan would be a really good combination. And I even like Sav in the ruck. He's really, really dynamic there and provides some headaches. He taps exceptionally well. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they go in the back half because they've got Henry, Taylor, Henderson, Collar Jasny as well. So, and Blitzarves. That's a lot of talls. So who knows the direction they'll go. But yeah, in terms of how the Cats went, I'd give it probably about a par, maybe just under a par. I'd expected us to win at home, and we were never really challenged in this game. And we kicked the first 3, I think, and then the Bombers kicked the next 3, and then after that, pretty much one-way traffic. It was a nice game to just watch on, and took it all pretty easy, which was nice. So, yeah, that's pretty much a wrap-up of the JLT, guys. Comment any thoughts you had about the pre-season for the Cats and how you think they'll go this year. And don't forget to give the video a like, subscribe away, that'd be awesome. Hit the bell as well if you want to hear as soon as I get a new video. That'd be immensely appreciated as well. So, have a great one, guys. Thanks for hanging around. I'll see you all next time.